Hello guys, welcome to SteveKnows. Today it's time for the weekly news update and we have a video all about new VR tech, exciting advancements in the VR space and standalone moving forward. This is an exciting one, so hit subscribe, comment your best joke, and I think that is enough chin wagging. Let's get started. And starting off with some huge news that I haven't actually spoken about in a long time, roughly over 3 years, where we have integrated AI into our VR experiences to make them more immersive, specifically around non-playable characters becoming almost sentient. Devin Raymer, a co-founder of Alchemy Labs, who you may recognize from classic titles like Job Simulator, has been looking at having VR characters powered via LLMs. In a new video from Astro Beam, he demonstrates a sci-fi engagement with 3 other online real people and a robot that is actually an NPC, but it integrates itself into a conversation. So these real people ask this bot a varied set of questions and it responds within the context of the scene and the world of the game.
Multiplayer LLM powered NPCs, which means multiple people can talk to the same NPC at the same time. Cindy, do you mind introducing yourself?
I'm Cindy, a maintenance robot on the space station.
The voice is so clearly a robot, but maybe that's the intention because it is a robot character, or was that just a workaround? Nevertheless, this is so impressive. Pairing this with an NPC that moves and partners up with you in a co-op experience would be incredible. An AI girlfriend slowly approaching for some.
Do you come here often?
Yes, I'm a regular at Meteor Mixers. It's a great place to unwind after a long day of maintenance work.
The technical aspects of this solution though are rather interesting. How does this scale if it's leveraging an LLM and you have thousands, tens of thousands, potentially hundreds of thousands of people wanting to use this through your platform? We saw something like this similar before. It was nowhere near as advanced as this. You're smart. It didn't go anywhere. I hope this doesn't become stagnant. I am blown away at the potential here. And only VR can truly make this possible. Talking to someone through like a PlayStation remote, not the same impact as looking them dead in the eye and saying, "Oi, where's the ammo?"
Yeah, do you mind telling us a knock-knock joke?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Cows go.
Cows go who?
No, cows go moo.
We have some sad news now that I'm not too sad about. Apparently from 2 sources that work at Meta, HP and Ketchup, employees have been told to stop work on a headset codenamed La Jolla. Did I say that correctly this time? I know I did a video and I said this wrong. Have I learnt my lesson? And that headset had previously been reported to be the Quest Pro 2, and it wants to use micro OLED displays, which are currently too expensive. So meeting the criteria of this headset being under $1,000 is not possible until 2027, experts predict. Maybe that's for the best, but something that is rather sad is this device was supposed to be released with the inclusion of codec avatars. So does that mean codec avatars are now 3 years away? Are they going to keep it under wraps to make sure that this is a system seller? But obviously we need things like eye tracking and face tracking to really harness these codec avatars, which the budget line, the Quest line, doesn't have. Bosang actually confirmed this by responding with some waffle about not knowing the full story, things happen, yada yada yada, political corporate talk. What do you think about the Quest Pro 2 being X'd for another potentially 3 years? Now, did you know that a developer has figured out how to access the Quest's pass-through cameras, a feature that Meta still have not enabled but claim that they are trying to? This enables more potential and creativity in our experiences. So Michael, I'm not even going to attempt to say that and butcher his name, so I'll put it on screen. The lead dev of XR Workout posted a video showing the Quest running an open source object detection model to showcase the pass-through cameras access, and you can see it identifying objects in the headset's view. Sadly, the workaround's a little bit cumbersome, but essentially you cast the headset to an app that is running inside the headset that is running a Chrome instance that's booted up the oculus.com/casting page, and it can then cast to that app and then take that feed and use it to feed whatever they're running. In this case, it's the object detection model. So of course there's multiple steps here. You have the casting latency, the app latency, and then the model processing latency. So there is a little bit of delay when you're trying to get things working. This is obviously not optimal, but the ingenuity here, I have to commend it. And it makes me wonder what's going on at Meta, because they did say they've been looking at how they can give developers access to these cameras. Is there some potential here? Do they want to take this idea? I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Why can't we have access to the cameras. Now the transition is complete. AppLab and the official store have finally been merged into one in favor of adding an early access tag to the titles that still meet the basic technical content and privacy requirements, but not so much the full list of quality assurance. So it'll be up to you as a user now to determine if you want to buy or engage in content with the early access tag on it. This process did start a few weeks ago, and it was mentioned it was happening months ago, but finally emails have been sent out to those with dev accounts stating that this transition is now done. You'll also notice the app is now called the Horizon app, which is a little annoying, but a plus side to this is it should be much easier for you guys to find gaming content now, as it's not hidden from the user deliberately, which also is a plus for developers. So +1, -1, we're even. Now we have the Pico 4 Ultra. It's been revealed officially and showcases familiar content as VR and XR seems to be standardizing slightly and becoming less experimental, and honestly it feels like Apple set the precedent for that in the XR domain, at least for daily consumer content. The Pico 4 Ultra is tweaking the MetaQuest experience with a 105 field of view like the Pico 4, a 2160 by 2160 display like the Pico 4, a 90Hz refresh rate like the Pico 4, but this time an XR2 Gen 2 chip and 12GB of RAM, which is 4 more than the Quest 3. It also has a higher quality pass-through, just under a 21 ppd versus the Quest's 18 ppd. It has faster charging, a larger battery, and a 256 mid-range model, and that's the only one you can choose from, not like the Quest where it's 512 or 128. You get one. The trailer actually showcased some pass-through video recording as well, which seems like you can look back and view it in 3D. This is a feature in Pico that I actually enjoyed. You can record in side by side and then view it back in 3D, just the quality was rather rubbish. But it's cool to see you can become a real-life gimbal now, though. That's a new job role that VR has created. That's a plus for the economy. That's a plus for the world. It also showcased the leg tracking devices that we spoke about a couple of months back because of a leak. These trackers look fantastic. So they are supported on the Pico Neo 3, the 4, and the 4 Ultra. They contain 12 LEDs for the headset to track, which also enables super fast calibration. All you have to do is look down at your feet. It also contains accelerometers and gyroscopes, and this is supposed to assist with the predictive positioning when the headset cannot track things. So they claim this has a 5cm average positioning error, a 6-degree angle error, and a 98% stepping accuracy with under 20 millisecond response times and a weight of only 27 grams and 25 hours of active use. They are available in China from September the 2nd for only around $60. If that was here in the UK and for the MetaQuest, I would be on that today. Gosh, they look so cool. That Pico have got them on this one. So that's it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. We have more games, news, and reviews coming, so please hit subscribe, and hopefully I will see you next time. Have a great week. Happy gaming. Good day.